My new patients since being a Sterling client have probably grown from 25 to 30 new patients a month. Now we average in the high 80s, and I've had my best month has been 116 new patients.
My business was really stagnant, and I really had no idea what to do. I'd looked at various management companies and had delved into what they could do for my company, and found that in doing the research that none of them really answered the questions I needed answered. So I took that step and got involved, and my wife and I got involved in the training. We've never looked back. We've never not made our goals, and we keep ratcheting it up, and we still continue to do very, very well.
I was in the process of looking for a management company because I really needed help. It just happened that I got a mailer from Sterling. I read it, sent in the card, got the video, talked to some of the Sterling people, and it sounded exactly what I was looking for. I mean, it was, of all the ones that I looked at and talked to, Sterling offered me what I was looking for.
Prior to Sterling, I probably produced in the area of about $400,000 a year, and my office was heavily loaded with PPOs, you know, plans that I had to write a lot of money off with. Now, since being a Sterling client, my office does just under $3 million, and we're almost fee-for-service. We have one last thing that one of my associate doctors takes care of, but I'm totally fee-for-service, and that's been. I was quite worried, actually, about getting rid of some of these DMOs, PPOs, different things that we have to write a lot of money off. And with Sterling, I totally was able to get rid of those and collect a lot more money. I'm certainly glad that I use Sterling because their methods are only to fix what needs to be fixed. And it's totally tailor-made. I mean, it was totally fixed what I needed to have fixed, and it wasn't their way or the highway, and I really felt good about that, and it really went over well with the staff. Because there's a lot of things that they were doing that were good and didn't need to be fixed. I paid for an executive program, and I had it paid for within a month of doing the service, and never went backwards, so it's been pure profit ever since.
I mean, the first month that we started applying everything that was learned, we went up about 20 to 25% right out of the chute. So we've done very well, and we're continuing to move forward above that. So this year, over last year, our numbers, I mean, we set our goals, and we've never missed our goals on a monthly basis, ever. What I would tell somebody that's considering getting involved with Sterling is I think that I've talked to numerous people about it, and I've said if you really want to take your practice to the next level, I think it's something you should do. And I really believe that it can help you get through a lot of things that, barriers that you're running into constantly, or things that you just don't think you can do, or things that you don't think you can achieve. I think that what you learn out of Sterling Management is that there's a methodology, there's a reason for doing things, and ways of finding out how to get there. And if you just follow through on that, you can get there. I've just told everybody, just do it.
Prior to Sterling, I had my attention on the fact that I wasn't getting a lot of case acceptance. And Sterling gave me tools, specific tools that I could use to get patients more on board with what they needed. And I was able to get them through barriers that they had to getting the treatment done. And since then I've gotten my staff to do the same thing, and it's really boosted our production because now we've got patients who are accepting our treatment plans. Ben Oatchart was the guy that told me, Dr. Scharf, every day you don't use our service, every month you don't use our services could be lost income, and he was spot on. I mean, I went up $15,000 the very first month that I used Sterling, and it never went backwards. Prior to becoming a Sterling client, the thought of taking off even a week without being at my practice scared me. And last year I was gone 2 months. The year before that I was gone 8 months. And the practice stats were still up there. I have 2 doctors now that work for me, and I work 3 days a week, but I don't have to be there and constantly babysitting it to have it produce and run smoothly, and that's all been a product of Sterling.
Sterling's made me a better boss. I had no management training at all coming out of dental school. I thought I knew how to manage people, but I found out very quickly when I had my own practice that I did not. And that's why I went to Sterling, is because I did want to become a better manager, a better boss. I wanted the practice to grow. I feel like I can better handle people than I could before. The practice has grown about 30 to 35%. I have a staff that is very happy, a staff that is motivated. I used to hate coming to work. I would just get nervous just driving up to the building. Now I feel good about coming to work. I enjoy being at work.